Native knotgrass or knotweed is flowering. This is not the first day, but it's the first day that I'm officially documenting it. This is March 2nd, 2026. And it's right here with some coyote brush. We actually have variable checker spot on the knotweed and down on the coyote brush there. Shimiso's lupin, March 2nd. Now that started flowering a few weeks ago, but it sure is beautiful. It's right next to coyote brush. There's sticky monkey flower next to knotweed. And the wallflower, western wallflower, coastal wallflower. I've even seen it named San Francisco wallflower. This also started a couple of weeks ago. Real fast, just overnight. You didn't notice it at first, and then boom, it was here. Poppies are blooming all over the place. These will open up when the sun comes out. The seaside buckwheat is getting close. And we've got some Pacific poison oak mixed in here. That's still quite a ways away from flowering or fruiting. Beach strawberry also started quite a while ago, but I'm noting this because it has worked its way up through golden bush and coyote brush instead of staying down at the ground as a ground cover. Look how long these stalks are. Look what we have here. Sea thrift. The ones in my yard started last week. This is the first one taking place out here that's flowering. Pretty cool. I gotta share this because I just don't see Coast Indian paintbrush that often. This is gonna become gorgeous. It really stands out. And this is also worth sharing because look what's happening. We've got the variable checker spot caterpillar on Coast Indian paintbrush. California lilac has been flowering for a while now, but the reason I'm sharing this is because it's acting as a ground cover. It's spreading low to the ground, and I'm accustomed to it being a little bit more of a rounded bush shape. So that's kind of cool to see. And we also have flowering in here, California blackberry. More variable checker spot in here. Speaking of California blackberry, look at it also doing its work as a ground cover. Making its way through here, fighting against these damned European annuals. More California poppies. Variable checker spot on blackberry there and here. And mixed into all those other ones I mentioned, we have the red flowering currant. That's been going for a couple months already. Beautiful. This is what I'm talking about when I say that I'm accustomed to the ceanothus being a little bit more vertical or rounded than a ground cover. A bee on bee plant. Fantastic. Unfortunately, you see all that cape ivy behind it, which has prevented a lot of bee plant from ever reaching this stage. Sparrow on branches of ceanothus that is still recovering after I freed it from being covered in Cape ivy. It's actually developing foliage. It looked completely dead at the time that I freed it. Another more recently flowering plant has been the giant vetch. By contrast, the green spot nightshade right next to it was one of the first to be flowering. And look who we have on the green spot nightshade. Of course, it can't all be positive. We still have things like poison hemlock, these wonderful gifts from ranchers, spreading these invasives all over California.